Hey, it's good to see you. Have you got a minute?
Sorry, I'm just checking out the spread. My girl said WWE catering was no joke. Once my gym bag is loaded with turkey wraps, I'm gonna bounce.
Please tell me you're joking. I hate to admit it, but Punk was right. Mutiny is becoming a huge problem. And as silly as those unified tag titles were, they did seem to get under their skin.
The unified tag titles? Silly? Oh, I'm glad my partner is over on SmackDown so she doesn't have to hear this. Now, while I've got you, I want to pitch you a brand new, completely original idea. The Unison Tag Team titles. Huh?
No.
Relax. Mutiny? They're a joke. They shouldn't be wearing those silly shirts. They should be wearing clown noses.
A joke? They have some heavy hitters over there, like most of the Judgment Day for starters. Damian Priest, Finn Balor, JD McDonough. Dominic Mysterio's still on the fence, but Priest is pushing hard for him to join.
Damian Priest is a clown.
You want to go tell him that?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, treating them like the threat they think they are is the wrong move. Show everyone they're just clowns in a one wrestling ring circus. That's how we break them.
So, are you saying you want a match with Priest? Because I'm sure he'd be willing to show up for a fight.
Eventually, but not yet. Let's make JD McDonough look like a clown first. That shouldn't be hard.
I'll set it up.
Oh, one more thing. Who controls the music and Trons around here?
It's JD McDonough, but with some new music.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 180 pounds, JD McDonough.
Look at JD trying to play this cool. He's attempting to strut his way to the ring, but it sounds like he should be heading to a three-ring circus.
Good one, Saxton. Whoever pulled this one off's earning some major points in my book. But we'll see if this throws McDonough off his game or lights a fire under him.
And now a man who's no stranger to bending the rules for a laugh.
And his opponent from Roswell, New Mexico, weighing in at 200 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Noah Lanza.
You can almost make out a slight smirk as he makes his way down the ramp. If he's behind JD's musical mishap, he's certainly enjoying the moment.
And why wouldn't he, Corey? These are classic mind games. And if he's the one behind them, he should enjoy this. At least until the match starts.
Let's see if he's still laughing after the bell rings.
Despite the unexpected soundtrack to start things off, it's time for these superstars to tune out the distractions and focus on the battle at hand.
We'll see if these two can shift gears from the pre-match antics to the real action here in the ring.
Laughing last and laughing loudest are two very different things. Ooh.
Oh, face stop!
Oh no, has him lined up for the kill shot.
He counters with a great reversal.
Oh man, kick to the face.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count.
Grabbing a kendo stick, and he can
take it over. Go for the win here.
And a kick out.
Flips the leverage, shoulders down, and he breaks the pin right away.
You don't get paid by the hour, so nothing wrong with trying to wrap things up.
Vicious right forearm. Locks up.
And the referee is not going to allow that object in the ring anymore.
Into the side headlock here.
Nasty drop. Elbow drop. Great height. Oh, catapulting down on the opponent.
Big move followed up with a pin attempt.
Already having to expel so much unnecessary energy this early on.
Kick to the back.
Looked like JD's focus got rattled there.
You might see this as an early wake-up call. Get the blood pumping.
What a clothesline.
Consecutive attacks keeping McDonough off his game.
JD needs to be resourceful in this situation. Oh, impressive cartwheel, floats over into the Alabama Slam. Could that be enough?
For the win, and he fights it off.
He just won't give up.
Getting up on wobbly legs, but he'll soon be put back down.
McDonough dodges.
Ireland's call. Oh, Ireland's call from McDonough.
The Irish ace hitting his mark. Almost frightening how well executed that was.
Eludes the attack.
Oh, what a quick answer. Springboard clothesline. And he's going to the top. From the top.
Elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
He could be starting to really struggle in this match.
This late in a match, though, I don't know what else you'd expect.
He wants it one more time.
You got out of dodge just in time.
Kicks out after one.
Wow, I thought for sure that was it.
Kick to the midsection prevents the attack with the lariat.
watching, waiting, and we know exactly what he's thinking. Uh-oh. Somersault plunge under the floor.
Soaring out of the ring, looking to do as much damage as possible.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
He's in a very bad spot, totally out of it.
Heading to the top rope, looking for something big here. On the top, McDonough wasting no motion on the counter. Man.
And stays one step ahead. Into the Alabama slam. And he's got him in his sights. Got him right where he wants him.
This spells trouble for McDonough.
The cover. Oh, he was almost finished. How close was that?
That was about as close as it could get without it all being over for him.
That was a golden opportunity to end things. Now he's got to hope the opportunity
McDonough unleashing the devil inside. Now, McDonough needs to end this.
Quick shoulder up.
How on earth could he not keep him down for even one at this point?
I thought it was over. The WWE Universe thought it was over. But you got to do a little more to finally finish this.
Picked up. Beautiful spin-out powerbomb. Over and over, lefts and rights.
A barrage of elbows raining down. Oh, enziguri.
Goes into the corner.
There's non-stop blows.
Oh, a knee. Lights out.
Look at the high front splash. McDonough locking that surge of energy right now.
JD's got to find his spot and take advantage.
Ooh.
JD cut open, but we've seen before that the Irish Ace doesn't mind at all. Standing Spanish fly, are you kidding me? Just end this now.
Oh, he's playing possum.
That's it. Shoulders were down.
Here is your winner, Noah Lanza.
This prankster has turned fun and games into a winning strategy.
He played the Joker and ended up taking the whole pot. JD just couldn't juggle his way out of this jester's jest.
Should I congratulate you on the win last week, or help you get started with your witness protection application? I hope your little joke was worth it.
It was totally worth it. Did you see JD's face? I mean, he didn't react at all, but you know he was seething.
Yeah, and you're going to be seeing it again, along with a lot more mutiny faces, since according to my sources, they're going to invade Raw tonight. And you're going to be in the ring with Dominic Mysterio, who very well may have already joined them.
Did someone say send in the clowns?
No, this isn't a joke. I've spoken to Triple H, who claims his hands are tied, so I've ordered all non-essential personnel to clear out. But let me put this in words you might actually understand. It's you they're after. Either you tame the circus, or your beatdown becomes the main event.
Those are hardly the only two options, Pierce. Don't you like Christmas movies? When someone is breaking into your house, you set some booby traps.
Booby traps?
All I need is a spool of tripwire, 4 sturdy ladders, a gallon of industrial-strength superglue, 6 tubes of silicone grease, and 1 set of electrified ring ropes.
And it sounds like I'm gonna need a new job. I'll try to find you all that stuff. And a coffin, too. You're gonna need it.
Here's the ever-smiling Joker, unfazed even with rumors of a mutiny invasion swirling tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Roswell, New Mexico. Weighing in at 200 pounds. One half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Noah Lanza.
It's almost unnerving how calm he looks, especially with the looming threat of mutiny tonight.
Well, Saxton, when you see life as one big joke, nothing seems too serious. Not even an impending invasion. For him, it's just part of the show. Here comes the ultimate third-generation superstar, the true future of Lucha Libre.
Come on, look at this piece of human garbage. He's mighty pleased with himself already.
Oh, come on, Cole. You'd be pleased, too, if you lived the life of Dirty Dom.
And his opponent, representing the Judgment Day. From San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
No doubt that Dom has the skill to stand on his own. He doesn't need to keep dragging his father's name through the mud.
Oh, Cole, let's be honest. Dom has already overshot any and all expectations in WWE. You can't deny his talent and his it factor.
Listen, I admit Dom has put work in to reach this level, but he's still a slime ball. As this match gets underway, we'll try to ignore the shadow hanging over tonight's event. The tension over a possible mutiny invasion is palpable.
You know, Michael, on nights like this, I really wish they considered me non-essential so I could be watching from the safety of my home. With mutiny, you never know what's going to unfold.
Oh, if it makes you feel any better, Saxton, in my book, you're completely non-essential.
Hurting the shoulder. Oh man.
No, the clothesline.
Ooh, kick.
Nasty kick.
And a stop to the gut, too.
show you how much speed kills.
Strikes with a kick.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
I don't know if Dominic can withstand much more of this.
Dominic now is...
We're just now getting word that there's a developing situation backstage.
This could be the NXT Mutiny invasion we were warned about.
Hey, pay attention!
Fallon Henley and JD McDonough are here.
What are these invaders up to?
They're trying to get in that door.
His hand is stuck.
I think there's glue on the door handle.
Fallon Henley's seen enough.
That did not go as planned.
Everything in the ring has come to a complete standstill.
Everyone wants to see if these invaders give up or if they're thirsty for more.
Josh Briggs and Wolfgang are here.
Taken out by some kind of tripwire.
That'll hurt.
And down comes a barrage of ladders.
McDonough and Henley seem to have gotten out from under one door and through another.
And I think they've realized just who set all these traps.
Fallon takes a huge spill.
Those stairs have been greased. McDonough isn't going to make that mistake. He's avoiding the steps.
Is that top rope electrified?
A shocking turn of events.
Dominic wants no part of this and is heading for the exits.
Can you blame him? Look at what his opponent's done to these mutiny clowns.
It's a count-out victory, but this invasion was a comedy of errors.
In comedy and battle, timing is everything. And tonight, the timing was impeccably disastrous.
I didn't think it was possible to tick off Mutiny more than you already had. So, congrats? Your plan backfired.
Backfired? Mutiny's fuming at me, but word is they're upset with their leaders too. Bailey and KO are walking the tightrope with all those seething clowns they sent down here to become our punchlines. It was the most embarrassing show on earth!
Well, Damian Priest isn't laughing. He wants a match, and he's not going to let some greased stairs get in the way of beating you senseless.
Then let's crank it up and make it a no DQ spectacular, shall we? I've got a trunk full of special weapons, my own arsenal of tricks. Let's pull back the curtain and reveal Mutiny for the bumbling clowns they are.
Hopefully you've got something better than a little flower that squirts water.
Come one, come all, and get ready for a performance you'll never forget.
I didn't think it was possible to tick off Mutiny more than you already had. So, congrats? Your plan backfired.
Backfired? Mutiny's fuming at me, but word is they're upset with their leaders too. Bailey and KO are walking the tightrope with all those seething clowns they sent down here to become our punchlines. It was the most embarrassing show on earth!
Well, Damian Priest isn't laughing. He wants a match, and he's not going to let some greased stairs get in the way of beating you senseless.
Then let's crank it up and make it a no DQ spectacular, shall we? I've got a trunk full of special weapons, my own arsenal of tricks. Let's pull back the curtain and reveal Mutiny for the bumbling clowns they are.
Hopefully you've got something better than a little flower that squirts water.
Come one, come all, and get ready for a performance you'll never forget.
And here he is, our ringleader of tomfoolery.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Roswell, New Mexico, weighing in at 200 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Noah Lanza.
He's been talking a big game and outsmarting Mutiny. Tonight he faces Damian Priest to prove he's as tough as he talks.
Exactly, Corey. He's ready to use this no DQ match to show that some folks fit better in a clown car than a wrestling ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, step right up. This no DQ circus is about to begin.
The punishment has arrived.
And Priest is more than happy to utilize brute force to get what he wants.
And his opponent from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
Damian Priest is dead set on growing his legacy, on bringing more and more glory to his name.
And he's done just that, Cole. A modern-day bad guy picking fights and winning gold.
But it's never enough for the power-hungry Damian Priest. Priest always seems to be looking down on his fellow superstars, on the entire WWE Universe even.
Well, as far as Damian's concerned, they should all be cowering before him. He is to be feared and respected.
For several weeks now, our resident prankster has been mocking Mutiny, stirring up trouble and setting the stage for tonight's no disqualification match.
He's looking to turn embarrassment into an art form. But will Damian Priest just be another one of his punchlines, or will he flip the script?
Priest has arrived not just to fight, but to reclaim his dignity. This clash has been building, and tonight we'll see if he can turn the tables on the master of... Hang on, is that Doink the Clown's music?
Looks like Priest's problems are ballooning.
Doink's in the ring and making his presence felt.
What could have warranted this?
Right into the cover. And still hanging on.
You have to think this battle is starting to weigh down on him. Nice clothesline. Oh, using the knee.
Looking to apply an agonizing armbar stretch.
Punishing stretch. Damage to the shoulder is definitely going to hamper your ability to fight. clothesline delivered.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Uh-oh, that'll tip the scales.
Snapmare right into the surfboard stretch.
Trying to get out of the submission, and does. Caught with a clothesline. Ooh! And Priest is being controlled here.
Yeah, Priest needs to shift wherever his focus is over to the task at hand.
Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous. Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
Oh, man, come on now. Not a sledgehammer.
He answers right back. Double leg takedown. Gonna stack them up here.
Shoulders pinned.
A great counter to cover.
That's an unusual decision.
Maybe looking to deal some more damage first.
Steered away there.
Boom! Uses the edge of the knee. Priest gets countered.
He's still reeling, and more punishment is incoming.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
Looking to explore things ringside now.
And he said, time to switch things up a little bit. Invite a tool of destruction into the equation.
He realizes this is his opportunity. Taking aim. Oh! Trying to string together as many hits with that weapon as possible.
Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now.
Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this.
Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
Oh, right into a counter. Oh, back to the elbow.
He's eyeing the 3 count here.
He got the shoulder up in time.
All the punishment he's taken, and yet he's still in this match?
And he counters. Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Damian doesn't know where he is. Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here. And with a weapon in hand, the stakes just got dramatically raised in this match.
He almost got caught by that one.
Priest able to adapt.
Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver.
With a series of kicks and a big forearm to finish.
It seems like this match is becoming something of an uphill battle for him.
Yeah, a man of Damian's size can do a whole lot of damage. Proof positive right there.
Heading to the outside now.
Oh, catches a kick to the face.
Oh! Priest holds him off.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
Oh, man.
Ooh, that hurt right to the kidney. Golly.
Oh, my goodness.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that. Into a lariat.
Ooh.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury. And now the pace of this match being set by Priest.
A smothering offense from Priest here.
And now looking even worse for wear.
Yeah, he's absolutely in danger of losing it all here.
And he's able to fight Priest off. Lariat!
Feeling like it's over for Priest.
And he's still in the game.
I don't know what type of dark forces Damian Priest called on there, but it worked.
And now the question runs in the mind, how am I going to be able to end this?
Oh, wow. Giving a new meaning to the move, hammer throw.
is brought to a disadvantage now.
Priest has to find a way to right the...
Nice takedown. Stack them up. Counters. Cover. No idea what he's planning here.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything good, Cole.
Dodge is out of danger.
Priest knows what he needs to end this. Every counter being answered. Oh, my!
Damian Priest. Crucifix. And into an arm drag. The cartwheel floated over. Into an Alabama slam. Going for it again.
Oh, did that finish Priest off?
He's getting back up, straight into... He wants it one more time.
Springboard. Lariat.
Damian doesn't know where he is.
Makes the cover. And victory. A win.
Here is your winner, Noah Lanza.
And with a flourish of clown-themed weapons, he secured the win. You got to admit, his theatrics were perfectly executed tonight.
Absolutely, Corey. He not only brought the tricks, but he used every one to his advantage.
Giant hammers, a clown shoe, booby traps. You know, in the future, maybe let's talk things through first.
No way. You would have just said no. I wanted to have a little fun.
I just want to be in the loop. And for the record, I like fun as much as the next guy.
I don't think that's true.
But it wasn't just fun, it was a statement. I talked to Dominic Mysterio. He was 100% gearing up to join Mutiny. But after what you pulled off, he's staying put. And I bet he's not the only one.
Who can resist joining the side with the best pranks?
Bailey and KO are dealing with a lot of heat right now. The ranks are starting to question their leadership. I'm sure of it.
Good. We need that doubt to spread. Every crack we can make in their armor is another step towards taking back control.
And if we can crack people up while cracking Mutiny's armor, that's a win-win.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, JC Jane and Alexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series, with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be JC Jane competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Lexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head toward Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
You ready for this, Punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this Mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bayley. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing Mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots in their places.
It's the Unity champs, ready to show no mercy to their Mutiny opponents.
It must not have been easy to step aside and allow another guy to defend the titles that you rightly earned.
Maybe it wouldn't have been easy for you, Corey, but that just shows the unique, dare I say, unity that this team has. It's the reason they've been so successful, and Mutiny has been running scared.
The Unity champs have a new face, but are hoping for the same old result when they defend their titles. And the challengers from Mutiny taking full advantage of Freebird rules.
Watching the Unity titles fall into their enemies' hands has been a black mark on Mutiny itself.
Not that you can tell with their predictably dark and cliched color scheme. Someone had to say it.
Bayley hopes your presence is enough to bring these NXT titles home.
The following contest is an intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Lexis King and and their opponents, Denise Bell and CM Punk.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bayley out of their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bayley and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE.
Oh, that hurt to the spine.
Picking the spot.
Momentum entirely against Lexis here.
Lex is unable to use his wide arsenal here.
Sent into the corner. She countered that into her own offense.
Oh, driving the elbow.
That's the tag.
Oh, right to the body.
Tandem offense in effect. A good team knows how to truly work as one.
Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk.
Tag made. Here we go.
Oh, my God, what an elbow.
Irish whip from Punk on Bayley.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the Bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag.
We've seen the defending champs win matches with the Whirlwind Splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn.
Wait, what?
Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
It's over.
We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bayley invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bayley and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted a main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bayley on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul! We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. When you were busy looking like an idiot making booby traps to stop mutiny invasions, who do you think started the rumors that it was causing dissension in the mutiny locker room? Yeah, that was me. Who do you think put the mutiny mask in Naomi's locker, huh? You thought it just magically transported its way from the trash can? It was me, you simpletons. You two used to date, right? Well, consider this a classic breakup. There were some lies, some cheating, and when I didn't need you anymore, I dumped your pathetic asses. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
Not great. Definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
Punk said this was like a breakup, and it feels that way.
It reminds me of when we split up, actually.
But ultimately, you must have mended fences to get to this point, right?
Yeah, it took time. But eventually we realized we worked better as friends.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately. But maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on SmackDown talking to superstars from the women's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
Hey there. I was gonna give you a hard time about losing the Unity belt, but I don't have the heart. A betrayal like that had to suck.
Thanks, Becky. It's mostly just my pride that aches at this point, which is why I am going to take all of Punk's away at Survivor Series.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Nick Aldis told me you and your partner were in charge of recruiting Team WWE. I want in.
Oh, wow. Becky, you are literally a legend, so I don't want you to take this the wrong way.
But there's a mountain of responsibility on your shoulders, and you want to make sure you're making the right call, because if you screw this up, it's pretty much the end of WWE as we know it.
Sounds overwhelming when you put it that way.
Well then, how would you like to walk into Survivor Series knowing you're facing a mutiny that's already broken?
I would like that very much. Tell me more.
Before Punk stuck a knife in your backs in a way he never could have if Seth and I had been the Unity champions.
You're a real peach.
The whole world thought Bayley was the puppet mistress pulling the strings of this mutiny rebellion. And as you may have heard, she and I have a bit of a history.
A bit? You were part of the Pt.4 horsewomen together. You and Bayley don't just have history, you have mythology.
Exactly. Nobody knows Bayley as well as I do. And I'm sure that going from revolutionary leader to CM Punk's second fiddle has got to be driving her mad.
And you want to use that to drive a wedge.
Not only drive a wedge, I can drive Bayley all the way back to WWE.
That happens, Mutiny doesn't walk into Survivor Series. They hobble.
Exactly. I know just how to get under Bayley's skin, too. My next match, she's gonna see me do all her moves better than she does. So you give me the green light, and I'll go to work.
I think this is an amazing idea, Becky. I just don't want to jump into a decision this important. Can you give me a little time?
I hear you, but my match is coming up, and that's going to be the best time to get Bayley's attention. You better make your decision soon.
Hey, hope you're doing okay. That go to sleep from Punk must have been a real wake-up call. Although, if I'm being honest, it's hard to believe you didn't see it coming.
And you did?
Well, we all know of his reputation. I would have had my head on a swivel.
Oh, thanks for the heads up.
It was just a hunch. I wasn't close enough to have all the pieces.
Huh, must be nice to be able to watch everything from a safe distance.
No one's at a safe distance now. Punk and Mutiny are a threat to every single one of us. We need to work together. I want in on your plan for Survivor Series. Assuming you actually have a plan.
I'm mostly monitoring their socials, looking for cracks and gathering actionable intel. I want to figure out their vulnerabilities and then try to figure out how to strike.
I like that. I think I know where to look first. They've pulled too many of our people over, but I know somebody we should pull back. We could increase our numbers and destabilize theirs. It's a win-win.
Pulling someone back could send a strong message. And this time it's Mutiny and CM Punk who won't see it coming. So, who'd you have in mind?
Tiffany Stratton. She has the potential to be one of the best in the business. Luckily for us, Mutiny doesn't know what they've got. Even luckier, I might just be the person to get through to her. That is, if I'm a part of WWE's plans for Survivor Series.
I'll give you an answer soon. I have to think about the best mix for the team, and it's not just you asking, Charlotte.
You weren't quick enough to counter Punk's little surprise, so figure it out. Quickly.
Hey, I've been meaning to talk to you. Aldous told me that you and your partner are low-key recruiting for our Survivor Series team?
Yes, and I am pleased to know you're interested.
Excuse me?
I jumped the gun because I'm hoping you'll ask to be on the team. We still have to finalize who we're going with, but you'd be a huge get for our side.
Funny. CM Punk pretty much said the same exact thing.
What do you mean?
When he DM'd me after stabbing you and your partner in the back, and even before all that, Mutiny has been begging me to join them since the beginning.
Pathetic.
I know, right? Punk thinks we have some type of bond, but I came here for that WWE shine, not some grungy revolution.
If Punk wants you on Mutiny's team so bad, maybe you should take him up on a recruiting visit. Go down there, get the lay of the land.
And wreck their whole shop, leaving them with some colorful bruises going into Survivor Series. Is that what you had in mind?
Pretty much.
So what do you think? Should I book a trip down to Orlando? Just say the word, and I'm in.
Let me sleep on this. I know you're a sure thing, but this is a huge decision.
I hear you, but sleep too long and you'll never wake up from this mutiny nightmare.
There you are. You make up your mind about me joining your Survivor Series team and trying to split Bailey off from Mutiny? I've been itching to break out my finest tribute moves.
If you can split Mutiny's core and bring Bailey back home to WWE, you're not just on our Survivor Series team. You're the linchpin.
Linchpin. I'm the punter around these parts. That's gimmick infringement.
If you're gonna steal, steal from the best.
Flattery will get you everywhere. All right, let's see if I can get my old pal's attention.
Becky Lynch is ready for action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, the man, Becky Lynch!
I spoke to Becky earlier, and she said that Mutiny should be watching her match very closely tonight.
Well, that's the last thing in the world I'd be asking for, Cole. We've seen what happens when you poke that bear.
Becky is looking to make a statement loud enough for Mutiny to hear.
A woman who's flattened everything in her path, Nia Jax.
And her opponent from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
Jax has ruled the women's division since day one.
She's held singles and tag team titles here in WWE and still wants more.
Becky Lynch has promised that this match is going to get Mutiny talking.
Everyone knows her history with Nia Jax. It was after one of their exchanges that the man became the man. This will get everyone talking.
There's more on Becky's mind than beating Nia. Take a look at how she's moving differently in there. There's something familiar about it.
Oh, by the hair, whipped across the ring.
That ain't right. There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest. Leg drop.
Hit hard and straight into the pin.
And she kicks out.
She's not going to go that quietly. Lynch pausing to soak up the adulation. But right hands create separation and an escape.
What an uppercut.
That'll cost some teeth.
Clothesline.
Big forearm.
Oh, what a response.
Oh, the face has been planted.
Uh-oh, carefully measured for a big leg drop. Turns it around, sole of the foot meets the stomach. Oh, man.
Oh, watch this. This is nasty.
Brutality.
Oh, treating the cranium like
Cover here. And that was only a one.
she's trying to get this thing done as quickly as possible.
Intercepted by the man. Looking vulnerable now, guys.
Hammerlock applied by Becky Lynch into the reverse DDT.
Boom! Strong kick.
My goodness.
Look at this leg drop. Not finished yet.
Oof. Running leg drop.
And Jax got taken, and she decides to back off for the moment.
Waistlock. Becky attacking with unshakable confidence.
Becky bringing it and bringing it fast.
Kick to the gut. Uh-oh. Look out. Spiked with a rose plant. Lynch got all of her.
Going for the win. Not letting up.
No, she kicks out. She kicks out.
Nia Jax refuses to quit. Impressive resilience from Jax here tonight.
And Becky now must be forced to re-strategize, being unable to produce the results she looked for.
Forearm to the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Nia's getting picked apart here.
Nia's struggling, but still capable of a comeback.
The man connects.
Oh, the elbow connects.
coming down on their opponent like a...
Watch out! Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
Uh-oh!
Well-placed punch, ugly, but effective response.
Throws her back in from ringside. Adrenaline pumping. Here she goes. Top rope.
Oh, my God!
Moonsault! You see that height.
Took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and
From the top!
uh-oh. Oh, she missed! Connects on the kick. Stop in the leg.
Just nasty.
Running forearm. And Becky now getting in position.
Kick connects. Hooking it up. Spiked with a rose plant.
This could put a stop to Nia.
2. Becky Lynch got it.
Here is your winner, oh man, Becky Lynch!
Becky Lynch just defeated Nia Jax with a Bayley to belly suplex. It was actually a Becky to belly.
That wasn't just a suplex, that was a statement directly to her former close friend Bayley. Forget about your big mutiny plans and look at me.
Thanks for meeting me up here.
No problem, but isn't this just a little bit paranoid?
People have been jumping from WWE to Mutiny since the night they invaded. Bayley probably has a set of eyes or ears hanging around here somewhere.
Well, word definitely got back to her about you doing her moves. Did you see her social media rant?
It was hard to miss. I'm already so far under her skin, she's gonna scratch herself raw.
Right? I've never seen a person use so many words to insist they don't care about something.
That'd be the lady protesting too much. One more nudge, I think I'll be able to open Bayley's eyes to how Punk's really using her.
How are you gonna do that?
I'm Irish, darling. I'm just gonna use my words.
Welcome to the return of Ding Dong. Hello! I'm your host, Bayley. And I'm wearing some brand new fancy slacks for the occasion. This week, we have the biggest guest I have ever seen walk through that door. She's an icon, a legend, the former leader of Mutiny, me!
You know, I had this really funny bit about Bayley walking through that door and doing a big pratfall like some cheesy sitcom. But honestly, it's just making me sad. See, I miss Bayley. The real Bayley. My Bayley. I'm doing all this to try and remind her who she really is. You were the heart of the Four Horsewomen. The soul of us. Remember, Bayley? Do you? You were the sun we orbited around, the glue that held us together. You're a leader. If it had really been you in charge of Mutiny, I might not like it, but at least I'd respect the game. But this, following a cult leader like Punk off a cliff, that's not you. That can't be you. If you rang the doorbell and walked through that door, all I'd ask is what the hell happened to my friend. So instead, later tonight, I'm gonna go out there, and when the bell rings, I hope you're standing across from me. It's time we mend our fences.
Becky Lynch invited Bayley to the ring, and it seems Bayley accepted.
I didn't think she would actually show. Look out!
Kairi Sane from behind.
This was a setup.
Becky was distracted. Now Kairi's laying in the punches.
The referee's finally getting some control.
It's about damn time.
No, Kairi's going back. Get up, Becky.
Kairi Sane wanted to get her hands on Becky Lynch. Now she has a chance.
If Becky thought she could talk any sense into that traitor Bayley, I got a steel mill in Pittsburgh to sell her. Pure naivete.
Having faith in the people you care about isn't naive, Corey. It's hope.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Setting it up. Look at this inverted figure four. Tap! Tap!
Running leg drop. Drops the leg.
Shot to the back.
Sane has lost any sense of command in this one.
Sane's on the wrong side of most of these exchanges.
Snap suplex. That might slow down Sane for a moment.
And Becky saw an obstacle in her way and handled it accordingly.
What a slam. Michinoku driver. Oh, what a knee strike. Straight jacket locked in. Boom! German suplex. A reversal. Well scouted.
Kairi finding a way to slow her opponent's assault down.
But Kairi has to push now while the window's open.
Oh!
Lynch is maintaining the advantage.
Yeah, Lynch is appearing unstoppable.
Boom. A leg drop.
Bang! And she heads out to...
No!
Suicide dive.
Took a massive risk, but it might have paid off.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
This battle's found its way right to our doorstep.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched. Timely reversal on Lynch.
She finally creates some more offense for herself.
But does she have what it takes to turn the tides here? Guess she was looking for her old pal named Kendo under there.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, she can't possibly take any more.
She's really taking a beating tonight. I don't think she's got much left. Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here. She's fighting to get back up, but I don't think that fight's about to matter.
Sane can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Kairi's got to get her sea legs back underneath her.
Sane avoids the attack. Arm wringer.
Punch to the face.
Momentum going back to Kairi's corner.
This could be a good chance for Sane to get some distance and rethink things.
Oh, with authority.
And she's looking intent on delivering something big here.
Oh, my gosh. Escaped that in a hurry. Interceptor.
she knew how to evade that. Here she goes, sliding back into the ring.
Kyrie clearly wants a fight here.
Sliding back into the ring.
Boom! She's getting back up, but she's super out of it.
Sane catches her by surprise.
Elbow throw, saying not today. This might be the beginning of the end.
Manhandle slam.
Will that sew this up for Becky? Ow! She sees her rising to her feet. This is her opportunity.
Big time, Beck's not backing down, not toning it down for anyone.
The end for Sane is looking inevitable here. Becky, that will do it. Not getting up from that one, so it's cold.
Becky Lynch just fended off Kairi Sane's attack and sent her back to Mutiny with a lot of explaining to do.
Well, it might have been Kairi's hands, but that was Bayley's attack. Until these two former allies get their hands on each other, this war isn't going to stop.
Becky, Becky, Becky. You know, it took me a couple of weeks to figure out why you were so determined to get my attention. Now I see. It's the same thing it's always been with you, Rebecca. Green-eyed envy. You're right. I was the heart and soul of the Horsewomen, and that always ate you up inside. You wanted the little girls wearing your costume. You wanted matches like the one I had in Brooklyn. You seethed at everything I built. You believe you can cause tension between Punk and me because you think we work by the same code as the WWE locker room. Every person for themselves. You're wrong. Mutiny is different. We're breaking the old hierarchies. You are the one who sold your soul for success, Becky. You call yourself the man when you've been dancing a jig to WWE's tune since the beginning. Your book tour, your morning show interviews, your fans, all gifts from the machine for being a good little girl. You would throw any friend under the bus to get ahead. Unlike Kairi Sane, who joined Mutiny out of loyalty to our friendship. Loyalty, which you never had. I don't know what you're after, Becky, but I know there's one way to settle it. In the ring. But I'm not the fool you think I am. You're not going to sucker me into a SmackDown trap. Come home to the place that made you, Becky. Come face me at NXT and I'll show you what you really are. A puppet. You're not the only one who can play mind games. Stay tuned.
Are you sure about this, Becky? Seems risky.
Come on. Last time I checked, we're wrestlers. The only way to pull Bailey out of whatever poison daydream Punk sold her on is to face her in the ring.
Which is a great strategy as long as you actually make it to the ring. She's got a whole army down there at NXT. I'm pretty sure you're walking into a trap.
You don't know her. Her ego will drive her to try to beat me one-on-one.
Say you're right. Is CM Punk going to be that honorable? Just let me go down there with you. Somebody needs to get your back.
Punk exposed you as the mastermind behind those masked attacks that brought us all together against Mutiny. I don't need that kind of extra heat surrounding me.
And you believed Punk? Come on, like I could do such a thing.
Look, I appreciate the offer, and I'm happy as hell someone brave enough to walk into the belly of the beast is leading our team into Survivor Series. But no.
Becky, to win the best of 3 series and save this company, we need you to make it to Survivor Series. If Mutiny decides to jump you while you're in their house...
I'm not scared of being attacked. I'm scared I've lost my friend forever. I need to do this alone.
The Bailey buddies are back, but that's Becky Lynch.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, the man, Becky Lynch!
There's only one reason Becky's cosplaying with Bayley's old entrance, and that's to get Bayley so angry she makes a mistake. Or several.
Maybe so, Corey, but it could also be a way to remind Bayley of who she used to be.
Mind games. Wait a minute, that's Bayley dressed like Becky the night she debuted.
And her opponent, from San Jose, California, Bayley!
I don't like Mutiny, but I have to admit Bayley might be a better dancer than Becky was.
I don't know about that, but you have to think this is going to get under Becky's skin.
Bayley stole Becky's entrance, and now CM Punk's top lieutenant is looking to steal a victory. Mind games are over, the jokes have ended. Now these former best friends are going to settle years of animosity.
Bayley cast her lot with Mutiny from the very beginning, but Becky thinks she can turn her back to the light.
If Becky... Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Oh, I think she's going to do it.
A single leg camel clutch and a great counter. Locking up with one another. Turns this around to get control of the wrist. Looking to work the arm with that.
Trying to fight with a hurt arm is no easy task. Swift transition into the hammerlock.
Moving out of the hold and now able to lean into a headlock.
Oh, man, landed hard.
Bayley able to counter. All tied up now. Shoving him away. She's starting to feel the effects of that offense. And that unrelenting drive of Becky just paid off. Aggressive shove there. The man is taking charge. Bayley looks unprepared for the full force of Becky's fury. Uh-oh. Suicide dive!
Toss caution out the window, and it paid off.
Adrenaline is...
No. Good Lord. Taking flight. Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit.
Tossed back into the ring. And look at Lynch going to the top rope. Ooh! Uh-oh, uh-oh. Ooh, and it's reversed.
From the top. There's the go-around.
Bayley struggling to defend herself.
Gonna be tough to slow Becky down now.
And an answer from her.
And she is finally changing the tempo with that attack.
Proving she's not going to take things lying down. But I guarantee they're going to take great umbrage with that offense.
And Bayley never saw that coming. And
I think we're about to see a masterful pinning combination.
Oh, my. Oh, wow. This could be a victory. Pushes through after two.
No celebrations yet.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
And once again, she's put on the back foot.
Well, safe to say, Becky's definitely trying to send a message right now.
Nowhere to go. Ooh.
A second leg drop with a twist. Big running leg drop. Oh, man, this might be it.
Quick count out after one.
These one counts are going to get harder and harder to kick out of.
Forearm to the kidneys. Bayley combats out of that.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage. Bayley taking full control of the situation, reminding everyone just who she is.
What a way to get out of that one.
From way up. Double axe handle connects.
She's got something in mind here.
Checking the back of the knee. Watch this. Head first. Here we go.
Hazardous situation for Lynch.
Cover. Two. Oh, not yet. They just got the shoulder up.
Becky is alive and the fire is still burning. You come at the man, you'll have to come harder than that.
Bayley feeling like she was just robbed of the opportunity to gain the fight.
Becky Lynch looking to secure the win.
Manhandle slam.
Becky has opened up an opportunity.
Oh, she's still alive.
Bayley's not showing any quit. It's impossible to challenge anyone's character when they kick out of that maneuver.
You have to imagine the gears are turning in Becky's head, wondering what she has to do now to end this.
Sliding out of danger there. Ooh, what a forearm club. Getting her set up for something in the corner.
That can make an opening for
Textbook O'Connor roll. O'Connor roll.
Over down. Becky Lynch walked into Mutiny's home base and defeated their second in command.
Is tonight the end of this rivalry or a new beginning?
Come on. Come on, Bayley. Shake my hand. Come on. This isn't who you are. Please,
She's
Bayley.
going to do it. Bayley's coming home.
Never. Never.
Damage control? What the heck?
I knew it. I knew Bayley was too far gone.
I never thought I would see those women standing together as a unit again.
You see, Becky? This is what the horsewomen never had. Loyalty. How many times have we all stabbed each other in the back? Again and again and again and again until 4 became 3. You were right about one thing. Mending fences. And so I did. With my real sisters. You might have beaten me in a match, but you lost tonight. Because damage control is mutiny.
Damage control is mutiny, which means WWE is in serious trouble.
I don't think Becky Lynch is worried about mutiny or WWE right now, Byron.
She's thinking about the friend she just lost forever.
We worked as hard as we could to peel Bayley away from Mutiny, but it really feels like we took a loss on this one.
I can see your point.
Come on. I know it doesn't feel great right now, but you did make a dent in their armor, Becky. You beat Bayley on Mutiny's home turf. If that doesn't create some internal strife, I don't know what will.
I suppose so. But beating Bayley was never the point. I thought I could help her find her way back. There was this moment after the match when I thought I saw the old Bayley. But even that was just a mask while she waited for damage control.
I'm sorry. I feel like I pushed you into this, and now Mutiny is stronger than ever.
First, that's crap. This was my own idea. You didn't push a thing. Second, this might not have been a total win for us. But it wasn't one for Bayley either.
What do you mean? Mutiny has damage control now.
Most of damage control, but not all. I had a talk with Dakota Kai. Turns out we both have versions of Bayley we miss. Dakota's on our side.
We have a mole inside Mutiny? Becky, this is amazing. It could change everything.
It could. The only question is, what do we do now to prepare for Survivor Series?
I'm heading over to Raw to get us one more ally.
I like it. Just make sure they're a good fit. And this means everything.
I'll do my best.